Now we're adding a fraction to a mixed number, but this time we're going to get our answer by first changing the mixed number into an improper fraction. To do that, we multiply the whole number by the denominator and then add the numerator. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 2 is 7. So that's 7/5 as an improper fraction because the denominator stays the same. And we're adding 3/4. But we know that to add fractions, we need the denominators to be the same. So we need to find a common multiple of 5 and 4. Now 20 is in both the 5 and the 4 times table, so we can find equivalent fractions to 7/5 and 3/4, which both have a denominator of 20. 5 times 4 is 20, and 7 times 4 is 28. 4 times 5 is 20, and 3 times 5 is 15. So now, instead of 1 and 2/5, or 7/5, we can rewrite our question again as 28/20, and instead of adding 3/4, we can add 15/20. So now our denominators are the same, so the denominator stays the same in the answer, and 28 plus 15 is 43. So as an improper fraction, our answer is 43/20. We can turn that back into a mixed number by dividing. 43 divided by 20 is 2 remainder 3, and the denominator stays the same. And we can check that that works because 2 times 20 is 40 plus 3 is 43. Now we have 2½ plus 4/5. We can start by changing 2½ into an improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5, and the denominator stays the same, so that's 5/2 or 5/2 as an improper fraction. And we're adding 4/5, but again, to add fractions, we need the denominators to be the same. Now the lowest common multiple of 2 and 5 is 10, so we can find equivalent fractions for 5/2 and 4/5, which both have a denominator of 10. 2 times 5 is 10, 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 2 is 10, and 4 times 2 is 8. So now we can rewrite our question again. Instead of 2½ or 5/2, we can write 25/10, and instead of adding 4/5, we can add 8/10. So now that the denominators are the same, we can add our fractions. The denominator stays the same in our answer, and 25 plus 8 is 33. So our answer is 33/10 as an improper fraction, but we can turn that back into a mixed number by dividing. 33 divided by 10 is 3 remainder 3, and the denominator stays the same, so that's 3 and 3/10. And we can check that because 3 times 10 is 30, plus 3 is 33. So now let's show fraction bars to see what we did here. For this first question, we started with 1 and 2/5, and we were adding 3/4. First of all, we changed 1 and 2/5 into 7/5, but then we changed that to 28/20. We changed 3/4 into 15/20, and putting those together gave us 43/20 as our answer as an improper fraction, but that's the same as 2 wholes and 3/20. Then for this question, we had 2½ and we were adding 4/5. We changed 2½ first into 5/2 and then into 25/10, and we changed 4/5 into 8/10. Putting that together gave us 33/10, which is 3 wholes and 3/10 as a mixed number. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that was helpful. If you're a teacher or a parent, then please subscribe or Go to keystage2maths.com to download resources for this lesson and many more. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.